Hi, we are back. We're doing video number 3 for tonight. I'm trying to get them all done, get all caught up on them, and hopefully I can just release these on a more reasonable time schedule than just posting a whole bunch of them every 2 weeks. Kind of spread them out a little bit. This is the new design, the new mini book design that I came up with, and I'm going to be teaching this October 5th at my local scrapbook store, and this one will also have a pattern for it. I have yet to write it, but this is going to be a fairly quick little mini, and something that is quick enough that you can make and gift. So anyways, we've got this nice big cover to it. You know, it's quite sizable. I think we're a 7 by 7, and we're a 2 3/4 inch binding. And look at how cute this print is. And I went over it with my Versamark and I heat embossed it with this kind of silvery black, and it's got holographic glitter in there, but it's not really picking up the holographic, but it is quite cool. And on the back, we just used a little bit of trim. Tried to maximize our paper on this one. And look at it's all grunged up, and it's got these little spiders coming down. And I distressed the edges with my Tim Holtz tool all the way around and really heavily inked everything. And then this is part of the noteworthy, and I crumpled it all up and I tattered it, and over here you've got a couple little guys from like Day of the Dead style. But this is BoBunny Fright Delight paper line that just came out. And over here, you open it up, and we've got a little pocket right here. And if I stick something light in there, you can see that these are little spiders. How cute are these little spiders? Spider trim, little border. And this is a reinforcement for the binding. And I designed this so that you could do this out of a 6 by 6 paper pack. Now you may need another sheet, a single 12 by 12, or in this case you would need 2 12 by 12s in order to do the outside cover. But even then, if you wanted to piece it together, you could probably hide those seams pretty well. So here we go. This has got a ton of color to it. I hope it's going to pick it all up. But your pages open up like this. And you've got a couple photo mats up here. And then you've got a 4 by 6 here. And this is a dimensional pocket, which means that you could put a whole booklet. You could probably take, just as an example, let me grab a stack of photos. Okay, so if I have a stack of photos, there's my little puppy. He's so cute. So if I have a stack of photos, so how many of them are here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 photos here. Now these all fit in there just fine. I could probably get 8 or 10 of them in there. But what that means is that you can put your photo here, and then you can stick ticket stubs and extra photos and little just ephemera and just the stuff of life or of Halloween of that year, and just stick it all in here. And you could do a little journaling down here, or you could add some cute little embellishments. But yeah, you have a couple of little photos over here. And then over here you've got another pocket, and this one is a full-backed pocket so that when you slide this in there, it doesn't get hooked up on anything. There's no seams for it to get hooked up on. And this is from the cut-aparts, and I turned this into a little booklet. And then on this one, how cute is this? I love how it continues. And so this really maximizes your paper. But you could make this out of a 6 by 6. Now I believe I have to add it all up when I do the when I'm writing the pattern, which will be starting tomorrow. Or I might have already done it by the time this video comes out. I might end up posting this video when it's done. But this is one of the cut-aparts. But it's going to you're going to need about 36. A 36 sheet 6 by 6 pack in order to do this. But it's designed to fit a 6 by 6. The largest piece on here, other than the outside, is 6 by 6. So this flips up, and look at all of this real estate to put your photos. Isn't that great? Just tons of space. And then over here we have the bats. Spectacular. And look at how cool this tree is. Cool branches. Reminds me of Nightmare Before Christmas. Very Tim Burton-ish. And then again, every one of these pages has a dimensional pocket. And when you turn these to the side, the page that itself has dimension to it in order to accommodate this dimensional pocket and whatever you put in it. Oh, and look at this. Look at these great spider webs. It's kind of, the camera's kind of freaking out a little bit, but how cool are these? I love this argyle. So cool. And then over here we've got another one of the, I believe this is from the Noteworthy. And look at those little spiders. So super cute. And then I just put that on black cardstock and that flips up. And then over here we've got Trick or Treat, and that, of course, all of these are little booklets. And then they flip out, and you've got a couple more little photo mats. And then you've got your 4x6, your dimensional pocket, place for embellishment or journaling. And so it just continues on like this. This paper is so great. Look at this spooky. How cute is this? So this is one of the 4x6 cutouts. And in this class, I actually am doing 2 paper lines with exactly the same pattern. So that half of my class will be doing one paper and the other half will be doing another paper. So everybody's going to do the same thing until it starts patterning, and then it's going to be doodles versus Halloweeners. So it's going to be fun. So over here we've got, how cute is this? Frightful. Super cute. And then here's another piece right here, another booklet. And this is kind of a grid, kind of a grunged up grid. And look at how cute this little pocket is. This is one of the cut-aparts. And then this is another 6x6 cut-apart. You've got the green, such a pretty print. I didn't want to cover this up, so I had to make it a flip up. Not to mention, I just love the whole interactive album. I like for people to be able to explore. Okay, and look at these little guys. These are part of the cut-aparts. There's a whole page of these, but I only cut one guy out. But I cut out both of them, and I turned it into a booklet, so they match. Pretty cute. And there's a dozen of these little guys on your sheet, or maybe 16 actually. I think it's I don't know if it's 12 or 16. But anyways, you get a lot of these guys. You could make a lot of these little tags off of that single sheet. And this is, I think this is from the cut apart. It could be from the Noteworthy, but I think it's cut apart. And then this opens up like this, and again, dimensional pocket, a couple little spots for photos, pocket here, dimensional, nice and cool. It actually feels like, I mean, you're turning a solid page. It's not flimsy, if you know what I mean. And you can also see it the way that it stacks. It might not be so easy to see, but you can kind of see the dimension on the pages. It's really kind of cool. I'm really pleased with it. I designed this book just to go with these papers, but and keeping in mind that people need to be able to use up their 6x6s. I kept that in mind. It also makes it a lot easier to cut. You have a lot less waste on your paper, even if you're using 12x12. I love this one. I think this is my favorite tag. And this one is the Noteworthy. This one's definitely from the Noteworthy. And you've got this purple print. And again, my favorite. I think this is just about my favorite print. And look at the little spiders. How cute are they? And that flips up, and you've got some bats on the back with some script, or actually typeset, and some flourishes in there. Lots of different designs. But I love this whole Day of the Dead kind of feel. Very cool. With still having, you know, kind of a kid's flair. It's not so spooky. And this was from the Noteworthy, as was this. And I just cut that out. I just glued it to a piece of black cardstock and trimmed out that pretty design. Look how cute that little guy is coming out of his coffin. I love this print. Look at this orange. Isn't that lovely? It's getting washed out. This camera really, it seems like so many cameras just hate black. And I love it so much. It's so terrible. It's tragic. Anyway, so I cut out this and I made sure that I was able to use this awesome bat. And look, it's got it looks like advertisement, wanted ads or something like that. I didn't really read it all that close, but it's very, very cool. And there's part of a tree down here. And on the last page now, and this house has 7. This has 7 pages. I'm using the binding that I typically use, and the one that I used in my boxed mini, which is my I just call it my waterfall binding, because that's what it's inspired by. So super easy, and you don't have to use an even number of pages. You can put as many as you want. You can do 5, you can do 7. Or, you know, you could do 6. So, but I had some extra room, so I thought, why not throw in an extra one? Plus, I wanted to maximize the real estate in here and use up the paper. And you can see this little guy. He's you still have a little bit of space where you can slide a little something in the side there. And he's from the cut aparts. I mean, cute. So yeah, a little trick or treat, and we end up with the same as in the front cover. And so there it is. There is my little mini, and I haven't named it yet, but as soon as I do, you'll be able to see it down in the description. And thanks for watching, ladies, and the very next video should be the other version, the other non-Halloween version of this same mini. Thanks for watching.